Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts have now announced the next Zenkai unit we'll be getting in the game, and this is actually not the next Zenkai unit that's going to be a part of the Powerful Opponent campaign, but instead just another Zenkai unit in a general retrospect. And that unit is none other than the Blue Super Saiyan Goku from way early on. I'm talking about the Shoryuken Goku, the one that fought against Broly. Now, this unit was actually a lot of fun to use when he released, and in truth, when he released, he was actually pretty freaking good. But of course, you know, power creep got him and all that stuff, so obviously he faded into obscurity. But with him getting a Zenkai now, I really hope that they don't do this unit dirty, because he's actually a lot of fun to use, or at least he was back in the day. But obviously now, like, that may not be the case. But anyway, let's break down the tweet. So it says, Super Saiyan Goku's Zenkai Awakening is coming. Buff self when entering the battlefield if there is a defeated battle member. Unlock all uniques to gain an endurance effect if 2 other episode sagas from the movie's battle members are in the party. Okay, so that's actually pretty freaking good to know. And I think I should actually explain why that's good, because when this unit released, this was back in the early days of Legends, right? So to those standards, he was good. To today's standards, this Goku, if he got a Zenkai and all they did was buff his stats, would be probably the worst Zenkai to ever release on this planet. And I say that because if you go into the game and you check this Goku's abilities, his abilities are very, very simplistic. Like, for example, if you look at his first unique ability, it's plus 20% to damage inflicted when 2 allies are defeated. And then his second one is draw a special arts card when 2 allies are defeated. Those abilities now would be beyond horrendous, because there are too many units out there that have abilities that run laps over this one. And not only that, his main ability has a specific perk against Broly units, which as of right now, there are no Broly units being utilized, like, at all. Like, we have Zenkai units. Well, actually, no, that's not true. We do have the full power Super Saiyan Broly that did get the unique equipment, and people do still use that unit now because that equipment did help out a lot. So apart from that unit, there is literally no Broly unit right now that anybody is using. So that main ability and having that specific perk against Broly is way too specific and is not going to help out that much in this current meta. So I'm hoping that when he gets his extra abilities from the Zenkai Awakening, that they are crazy. Obviously, we see one of which being Endurance, which is also really nice. Although it's a specific type of Endurance, it's kind of in the same vein as MUI Goku's Endurance, but his is slightly better than this Goku's, only because with that unit, you get Endurance if you're the last man standing, but that's it. It doesn't matter what team you're on. If there's 2 battle members on your party that get defeated, that UI Goku gets Endurance, right? But with this one, it's similar, but you have to use him on sagas from the movies. Now, the thing about that is this unit buffs Saiyans. So I don't know why you would want to use him on sagas from the movies. Like, he would receive the movies buffs, of course, and I guess if you put him in the leader slot, then it really doesn't matter. But for the most part, though, this is a unit that you're gonna want to put on a Saiyan team, not sagas from the movies, because he doesn't buff that tag at all until we, you know, figure out what the Zenkai boost is for and all that stuff. But he doesn't buff sagas, so I don't know how good this is actually gonna be. I honestly think that this unit is just a bit too old. Like, they would really have to power up his stats too. Like, I have this unit completely soul boosted, completely maxed out, like 14 stars and all that good stuff. And his max strike arts, like his max strike attack, is 113,000. Let that sink in. 113,000 for strike attack. Blast attack, 100,000. Those stats are beyond pathetic. Like, again, look, strike defense, 83,000. Blast defense, 84,000. We have EX units that are significantly better than this Goku. They're going to have to heavily boost what he's capable of doing. But not only that, his special skill is actually pretty nice, because his special skill, especially if you're, I believe, the last man standing, but you're able to utilize it to buff up your special move. And that special move, back in the day, again, did hit pretty hard. But now there's too much. Like, I would say if they can at least make it nullify endurance, or if they can give that special move blast armor, then I think there might be like a bit of wiggle room with this unit. But I'm gonna be honest with you, as fun as this unit was back in the day, I really don't think that this Zenkai is going to help this unit out that much, like, if at all, right? Because we still have, like, okay, in the grand scheme of things, regardless of all the circumstances surrounding this unit still has to compete with other blue units on said tag, which obviously would primarily be sagas from the movies in this case, because that's what they're promoting. And not only that, there is a particular blue unit who's on sagas from the movies that is also one of the best characters in the game, being Ultra Super Gogeta, which we know for a fact this unit is not going to replace anytime soon. So I could see him being a boost unit for Gogeta, like 100%, but him actually being in the forefront of that tag, I don't see that happening at all. And not only that, like, if you don't have Ultra Gogeta, you could still use Broly. If you have the, unique equipment, you could definitely still use Broly. There's just better options. That's what it comes down to. There's just better options than this Goku. I think this Zenkai would have been good maybe like 2 years ago, but right now, this unit and how things are shaping up with his kit are not looking too good. Like, it's too little too late. And honestly speaking, I want to be hyped, but I don't see a future for this unit. Now, of course, like, I'm gonna go out of my way to get the unit Zenkai Awakened and try to show off the unit to the best of my abilities, because I mean, sagas from the movies is gonna be looking kind of strong, and if they're announcing this Zenkai right now, then he might actually be coming during the reset. If not during the reset, then maybe like the day after or something, but I'm pretty sure he should be coming during the reset. If not, then it is what it is. But he will have a solid team to work on. That's the thing. There will be units to cover him because, for example, right, you have Tapion as your yellow unit. For your red unit, yeah, your red unit for movies, if you pull him or whatever the case may be, you have Cooler because he will be a red unit for movies. What else? You have Gogeta for your blue unit. If you don't want to use Gogeta and for whatever reason want to use this Goku, you can throw that Goku in there. You have Super Saiyan 3 Goku for your green unit, and you have Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta for your purple unit as well. So this unit has, well, other units that could, take care of him and make sure that he's good, but that can only work for so long. Like, this unit has to be able to stand on, his own 2 feet, and it really doesn't seem likely. Again, movies is looking kind of crispy, but this unit in particular, it really does feel like it's too little too late. But I could also be wrong as well. For all we know, they could buff the ever-living crap out of this unit and make him extremely formidable. But let's be honest, it's not an LF Zenkai, so he's more than likely just going to be a Zenkai to help boost Gogeta, which honestly, I have no issue with, because Gogeta is Sagas from the movies, and if you buff Saiyans instead of Sagas from the movies, guess what? Gogeta's a Saiyan as well. But those are just my thoughts on the matter, but I do want to know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on this Goku finally getting a Zenkai Awakening? Is it too little too late, or do you think this is the perfect opportunity for this Goku? But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.